Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henry the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
All right, guys. I'm waking up. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I was on a Spaces call last night, and as I'm listening to it, I wasn't speaking. I was listening. I was DMing, and I was going back and forth with Mario and his crew and his team, and we were trying to shed some light. Because SBF was on live, I wanted to ask the questions about the bankruptcy, because he kept saying how he's going to try to make everybody whole, and I was just like, that's not true. Like, they're not even trying to pay back what they owe. But as you guys know, we have a team here that's developed, that's going through and doing the homework. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give out people's identities and do it that way. But we have a guy on staff who knows the law, who knows what's going on. And we have public access information to the docket. And he's gone through it, you know, tooth and comb and done everything. I do not do it justice when I talk about it. So I have the individual on the line right now. I'm going to make it very simple for everyone, guys. This is our information to share. Yes, when you get it, understand what he's saying in detail. But of course, I don't hold anyone to what they're saying as in to say, hey, this is fact, right? He's giving you his opinion on it. We're going to leave it there. And that's what we're going to have. So let's go for it really quick. My man, Lindarell, how you doing, sir? Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you.
Doing well, Marantz. How about yourself today?
You know, I'm doing good. I woke up. I was reading some headlines, and then I'm sending Mario some DMs. And I was telling Mario, I was like, man, you guys know that like they're not really trying to pay back anybody. So can you explain what you've seen on the docket so far and break it down? I mean, as far as them not having dip financing and then moving forward and kicking the can down the road, how this is really happening for FTX and BlockFi as a whole. I believe they're doing it differently because from what I read, BlockFi actually gave out some information, but not FTX. Am I getting that correct?
Yeah. So let's take a step back real quick.
Sure.
So when a company files for Chapter 11, they are saying that they're not able to pay their assets, their liabilities with the assets that they have on hand. And so that requires somebody to come in and finance that bankruptcy. And it gives them a tool. It's a special tool only available to debtors in a Chapter 11 called DIP financing. Debtor in possession is what that stands for. And what that does is it allows a secured lender that has priority above everybody else in the bankruptcy to come in and say, hey, we'll give you this money. You can operate your business in the normal course, work your restructuring plan, and then, you know, we'll come in and kind of clean up at the end. But what you've seen, or what you can see in these cases, and I would encourage anybody to go out to Kroll Restructuring Administration, who's the claims and noticing agent for these bankruptcies, and we can talk about what that is in just here in a minute. You can go out there and you can get free copies of the dockets. I've checked the court docket versus what they have, and they're very quick about updating. You can go out there and you can get all this information that we're going to go through on your own. But what you'll see is neither of these debtors at this point in their bankruptcy have filed for DIP financing. And that would typically happen with what's called the first day motions that get put out there.
Awesome. So first day motions, what I was reading, and this is all from the literature that you sent me. You know, I became a bankruptcy lawyer last night, overnight, but no, not hardly. I see that usually, and I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, they're actually have the time to just be more transparent. Is this correct? Like, this is the whole notion of filing for bankruptcy. You have to tell everyone, this is how much money we have, this is who it's owed to, and this is why we can't make our payments. Is that correct?
Yeah, especially with a publicly traded company where there's securities involved. The bankruptcy court wants to be as transparent as possible because there could be big entities that are involved. There could be creditors that don't know they're creditors. I mean, you have notification that's published in newspapers still. All these people get notified that are a part of the bankruptcy because if there are any claims out there that aren't known, because Lord knows the books on these companies are probably, well, we know FTX is bad because the CEO of the company has come in and said that it's worse than anything that he saw in Enron.
Right.
But if there are other creditors out there that they don't know about, they want to make sure that everybody has, the information and can get their just whatever they're owed.
Well, I think the biggest difference on the first day motions is like BlockFi's trying to tell you that they have the ability to sustain business. Like they could still run their business as is, and FTX has not done that. Is that what I'm reading? Is that how I'm reading it right?
Well, FTX is continuing in the ordinary course, but they don't have quite the same level of, client involvement that BlockFi does in terms of, BlockFi still has non-custodial wallets out there. They argued in court in the first day hearing that these wallets assets are not part of the bankruptcy estate, should not be included. And they wanted to go ahead and motion to open those up for people to withdraw as soon as possible. That hasn't passed yet, but that would be a defining difference for sure.
Well, that's promising. That's the only way I can see that. But other than that, just to keep kicking the can down the road. So as we kick it down, I read, and I know you gave me this information earlier this month, was that they were pushing back until the 9th or the 11th of January to actually give their schedule of assets and finances. And in addition to that is the SOFA that you taught me so well. And that's going to be the statement of financial affairs. So they've actually pushed that back to the second hearing, which is on the 9th. This is just going to prolong through Christmas time for another. So when is all this really going to hit the market itself? Like these guys are never going to file a true reorganization, as from what I can see, because they don't even have the dip financing. They don't have a plan. That I think it's going to go to that Chapter 7 that we've talked about, where they just liquidate. Is that what you're seeing? I mean, in your experience?
Well, it's very interesting. I contacted the noticing agent and the court yesterday to see if, just maybe I was missing something or, didn't have my mind wrapped around it correctly. Both of them did confirm that there's no dip financing. And the question that I asked both of them was, how long is it going to take for this to convert to a 7?
Right.
And nobody would give me an answer.
Well, that's crazy.
There's the opportunity still for a financier to come in and, pick this up and run with it. But what you have to ask yourself is, in the environment that we're in currently, right, who would want to go up and pick up this bag?
Well, so when you finance this and you say, okay, we're going to facilitate funds to people, like the first ones to get paid are whom? Like the secured lenders, I would assume. Like in our case, it would always be like senior notes get paid first. But at what point do the people, the actual investors in FTX, the exchange, when do they get paid? Are they like last in line?
Yes. So the dip lender would get paid first. Then any sort of admin expenses, that would be like your noticing agent, your attorneys, they're going to get their cut. Then you have your secured creditors. That would be, if you have any tax claims or anything like that, or in FTX's case, or not FTX, it's BlockFi that has the SEC claim on their top 50.
Right, I saw that.
Those would be things that are paid first. Then you have priority claims. Everything else, you have general unsecured creditors, which is where most of these things would fall.
The general unsecured creditors, aka GUCs. Got it. I wrote that
Correct.
down. But the perfected securities would be paid within that time frame. So just so people are aware, if people are listening, what's going on right now, and just so you guys know, so the whole team's all on board, as we read through it and as we see the doc and as we read it, all you basically see is this: they have done the dance. They basically did all the how can I put it, the charade of, hey, we filed for bankruptcy, but they have done nothing to actually facilitate that bankruptcy. Am I correct on that?
Well, they filed motions as if they're going to continue. So like they filed a critical vendors motion. This would be, what you would put out there that forces your vendors to continue to do business with you and says, hey, we'll pay you. We promise. Yeah. You get priority. We'll pay you in the ordinary course. Everything else that's pre-petition, however, that's locked up in the bankruptcy. But they haven't filed utilities motions. Well, actually, BlockFi did. FTX didn't. So that would be something that you would send to your utility vendors to say, hey, we need to keep the lights on. Right. And there's a stark difference in listening to the hearing for BlockFi and the hearing for FTX. And both of these are out there. I'm actually kind of interested to put this out there. So if you go and look on the docket, you can pull the first day hearing off of the docket, and it's actually in the PDF, and you go into the attachments and you can pull the MP3 and you can listen to both the hearings. They're both about 2 hours long or so. But the stark contrast was FTX, they were not wanting to put any information out there. BlockFi was pretty effusive about the information that they were wanting to put out there. They were very adamant that, hey, our founding people are still here. Nobody's run away. We were trying to do this the right way. We weren't commingling funds. We weren't, taking stuff out of people's wallets and lending it.
Right. They're one-to-one on assets. Yeah.
Right. I mean, they were trying to really show that they were doing it the right way. Now, as far as oh bloody hell, I lost my train of thought.
As far as FTX, I believe their creditors are sealed. That's correct.
Yeah, they're actually, in both cases, they filed an interim order to have the creditors sealed, supposedly for the protection of the people involved. This is abnormal. You see it sometimes in things like healthcare cases, like where there's HIPAA or something like that. You'd see patient information, right, redacted. But this is wholesale across the board. Doesn't matter if it's institution or anything like that. The U.S. trustee in both cases, in both jurisdictions, argued, hey, there's kind of an issue here, right? Because we want to balance this between, of course, we want to protect the interests, but we also want to protect the interests of any creditors that we don't know about. And we want to protect the interest of the creditors that we do know about, because if there are big players involved, they need to know where that money is.
What if it's the government? I mean, I know I'm just speaking out loud. What if it's like some Democrat or individual, like, could they be protecting people's names at this point? I mean, that's just the way I see it. I'm always looking at the deeper side of things, but
yeah, I mean, that's a theory. If you look at the top creditor, the top retail creditor, I think in BlockFi is almost $50 million. So yeah, I mean, it could be protecting people's names for sure.
Yeah, I got it. Well, I want to thank you for the update first. I appreciate you, Lind, as always, being part of the team, being part of the moderator team. You guys know you're very diverse. You all come from different backgrounds and great information. I know people were trying to vet the information yesterday, your background, where you come, and I refuse to give you up type deal, because it's nobody's business. Just know that this is public information and it's accessed information. And if you read it, then you'll understand what he's saying. What we did have is we had dialogue with the noticing agent and via text and messaging, and they went ahead and said there was no dip financer yet for either one, or that it would be updated on the docket and in public when it does happen. But I know you're checking in on it, so I appreciate that, and I want to keep you on it. I want to keep you doing what you do best, and this is your expertise, so run with it and let me know if anything comes down the pipe. Let the whole crew know, because we want to know what's the outcome of it, because I think the public should know what they're hiding. And the way SBF came on yesterday and did multiple interviews and was talking like he's willing to make people whole and try to give them back their money, it was driving me crazy, because you and I had just had a conversation of how that's not happening. And that's not the plan as of today, as of what you see. So I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for coming out and enlightening the rest of us and educating us. Obviously, we don't know everything. I'm not a lawyer. God knows I'm not. But I appreciate you. And hey, your schooling's doing some work here.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Happy to help in any way that I can. And the one thing that I would say is, this is kind of something I've been kicking around in my head since they filed, was, obviously they're going to go and have this hearing in front of Congress, and you have everybody being all buddy with SBF, and he's on this apology tour and all that sort of stuff. They may be the only ones who can pick up the bag.
Okay.
It's, I'm not saying that is going to happen, but it makes a lot of sense.
Well, if it's, a $32 billion valuation on a company based off of a fake, a propped up transaction back and forth from the other company that they own, there's just a lot. There's just a lot to look at and a lot of, it's a big web to untangle. So I wonder where it really leads, but it's fascinating to watch. And I just want to say thank you for everything.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, Linda. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back to the show, but I just want to have that info out there for you. Shout out to Mario and Chet, the guys who run. Apparently, they think they're the only ones who investigate this stuff, but you're not. There's a whole crew out here, and Linda Rail's one of them. We've been talking about FTX and what's happening with BlockFi for a while now, since it got announced at the beginning of this month, and now we're in a new month, and we're going to tell you guys the same thing. Stay the hell away from crypto. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about anybody else. But thanks again, Linda. I appreciate you, brother. And I'll see you around. Peace.
Peace.
I don't know how to hang up. Yeah, I do. There we go. All right. That's my guy, guys. Let me tell you something about Linda Rail. Okay? Just straight up. That's the smartest man in the room. Every time I walk in the room, just know that. And the guy knows his shit. He's a brainiac. And you got to do it, guys. You got to do it. A couple more wrinkles in the brain and you get there. Obviously, we have the momentum. We have the juice as far as how we feel about GameStop and in retail investing. But when it comes to the legality things, like those little fine line things, you should see in the mods channel, Linda Rail's out there passing out whole Bibles, right, of information. And I know the mods are looking at like, what the hell's going on? It's because I talked to him on the phone. I said, send me some stuff. I got to read. And and even after I read it, I was like, oh my God, Linda Rail, I got to get you on the show because it's a lot to translate in one day, a lot to translate in one afternoon. But shout out to Off the Beaten Path out there in the Philippines. Thank you. You're listening from Central Coast, California. Awesome. Let me know when you get to the Philippines. Want to see that show too. So thank you guys so much. Everyone that's been out there, if you guys don't know what's happening, there's a whole group of people out here who want to be the first to everything. They want to get the information out and they're trying to get it out to you guys and they vet everybody. And what they had an opportunity to do yesterday, and this is Mario. Mario, if you guys don't know who he is, Mario no, I forget his whole name. I just call him Mario. That's it. And he doesn't have Luigi with him. He has a guy named Chet at the time, and now he's looking for a new co-host for his show. Mario, I would just encourage you to vet a little bit better. I know you're vetting me in whichever way you want to. I don't care. But you had Tara Bull sitting there as a speaker on some of your calls. That should never happen. But I will tell you, we have the information because it's public information. And you don't need to have a LinkedIn profile to tell people, hey, this is what's happening. It's pretty common sense stuff. But I'm going to be the first to tell you this. This guy that I roll with, he knows his shit. And when he tells me, I've never seen this part before, I've never seen that before, or that's not common, it's telling you this isn't common. And that's what's happening with this world. So I wanted you guys to hear it first. And I just read it. Oh, there you go, Almo. You're doing good. I just wanted you guys to have the opportunity to hear the stuff that I hear in the back channels of everything. So there it is. That was Linda Rail one-on-one. He was willing to come on. So good morning to him and his family. Shout out. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. And we'll leave it there. Now, back to the good stuff. They need Kais Malej on their team. Yeah, Kais Malej he actually got escorted off of a site. He drove down. He kept driving to the same site of Bed Bath & Beyond's distribution center. I don't know what he thinks happening there. Like if there's little elves in the workshop and he needs to go ahead and record them and videotape them. But it doesn't matter what's happening in the distribution center. It doesn't matter what's happening anywhere you want to see it happen. What's going to happen is what's announced. And once it's announced, then you'll understand what you have. And for me, this is the shot of a lifetime. This is the weekend of a lifetime, the week of a lifetime. Let me tell you guys something. Right now, we have the opportunity to surprise the whole world with our earnings. And that is GameStop. GameStop has this opportunity right now in front of you. If they can beat the projected totals are to lose 27 cents a share. If we can beat that, if we can not lose $80 million this quarter, that'd be great. It would. And I would tell you, what if we trump the number? What if we just kill it? What if we murder it? What if something gets announced? It does not matter. At this moment in time, in this life that we live, you're waiting for something to happen. And it's like the Incredibles, right? The little baby kid rolls down the sidewalk and he goes, I'm waiting for something amazing to happen. And then the dad lifts up the car with one hand and you're like, that's pretty amazing. Well, Ryan Cohen's going to lift this market up with one hand. It's going to happen one day. And when it does, that's when the amazing things are happening. And me, I'll still be here. Yes, I went to Rumble yesterday. I made an account. I posted one video, just because, you know what, guys, let me tell you, I got a DM last night. A DM from a guy who has like 2 followers. He just made a Twitter channel. I don't even know who this guy is. And he wrote me a message. And he said, Marantz, I knew he wasn't from our country because or English is not his first language, maybe, or maybe he just doesn't know how to type. But he said, Marantz, I just want to say, I think you're the best, because I think you're the best YouTuber that nobody knows about and that the whole world should know. You need to go to Rumble. And I was like, okay, I hear him. He's the 20th person to tell me, let me just go see what it takes to put up a video. And I did last night. It takes time. It's not as fluid as YouTube. Great. But you know what, guys? I put it out there. And if you guys want to follow it on there, it's Marantz Rantz, one name, no space in between, because apparently you can't put spaces in the names. But Matthew Kors is huge over there. And I'm not trying to get like that. I just want you guys to know that we want to get the message out. We want to get the words out, like what's really happening in this world. So I won't be buying any stock other than GameStop. I won't even buy Costco. I'm only going to buy GameStop for the next 18 months. And I've made that known to my family and how I felt about it, because, when I make these decisions financially, you guys know I buy a couple things, but that's the only thing I want to buy right now, because I think this is the turning point for my life and yours too, if you're involved. So I'm having myself a liquid lunch. It sounds kind of gross. Every time I think about liquid lunches, I think about people just sipping things through straws, and then it goes right through your body the same way. But I do want to say good morning to the one, the only, Stacks a lot. Darth, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you. Appreciate all the interaction I get off of you through TikTok. You, me, and TikTok. We go way, way back. It's feeling really great these days. Hot this year. How you doing? Gizmo 3D, PJ Dub, and Jared Nunn. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Buddy, I see you. I see a lot of you guys. John Jar Binks, CKJ, you actually had my heart the other day. 2 days ago, I said something on here about music and the industry and how they don't let R&B, carry on in this world because of, politics. And I feel this way. And you said, Marantz, you hit it dead on the money. And that really meant something to me. That means that, like, people understand my mindset on it. I was hoping Almo was awake. I know he's awake now, but it's tough to meet Almo when he's awake. Almo, I fell asleep. I took my son to school on time. Guys, let me tell you, I was not rushing this morning. I left so early. I got up so early. I've been up since 5. I was like, man, I feel good. Well, guess what? After I dropped him off, I came back home. I fell asleep. Why? Because I was up all night hanging Christmas lights. I don't understand it. I want somebody to tell me, why is it that it's okay to risk your life to hang Christmas lights every year and nobody cares? Like my wife, she's just like, did you get the lights up? It wasn't like, hey, babe, thank you for risking your life. And you're up there hanging upside down on the ceiling, on the roof, 15 feet high, 20 feet ceilings. Like, my roof is high. And I thought, man, I'm going to fall off this goddamn thing. I can't see. It already got dark at night. I ran out of clips. I had to go to Home Depot, go buy more, come back and do it again in the cold. Oh, man, it's ridiculous. No, it is not worth it, guys. And I told Linda Real last night, I said, man, I'm going to hang these lights. And he goes, hey, the things you do for your kids, you got to have the kids smile when they see Christmas. I'm like, no, these damn kids are old enough to know this shit is just lights. Like, oh my God, I was nervous last night. Guys, I was seriously rethinking my whole life last night. Up on the roof. I was laying down because my ladder wasn't big enough to reach the top. Now, in the past, I had my son here, my wrestling guy, he would hold the ladder. And so I would be confident being on the ladder because he's holding it. I know it's not going to fall, so I can reach up. It's a 10-foot ladder. I'm about 6 feet. I'm 6 feet. I can reach some shit. And that's how it used to be. No, now it's me on a ladder, just me. And this ladder's wibble wobbly. And I'm just like, oh no, you guys will only be watching my videos as in, man, remember Marantz? Dude, man, he used to make some bomb-ass videos. Yeah, he used to call people clowns. That's what was going down last night in my head as I was putting up these Christmas lights. It's not worth it. It's not worth it so much. I'm not taking them down this year. I don't give a shit. I'm leaving them up there. And if the little hooks break, I'll go buy more. I don't know. I don't even know what to do right now. That's how scary it was last night. I was nervous. And I'm not afraid of heights. But I was afraid last night because I felt like I'm heavy. I feel like I'm 245 pounds. I feel fat as ever. And I don't think I am. I actually think I'm losing weight, guys. I know I'm wearing black all the time and everything makes me look firm and shit. But I think I'm losing weight. I feel like I'm lighter. I don't feel like I could jump right now, but I feel like I'm lighter. This arm is not doing too good. But I got to lose weight because I can't have Pep trying to cross me over as he's trying to. Oh, I'm gonna cross him from his right to his left, and then it's like Pepper's in his mind like he's Allen Iverson coming out of Georgetown. No, Pep, you're like 60, bro. You're older than 60. You can't. First off, I'm gonna tell you guys like I told my dad a long time ago. My pops told me. My dad was 40. Mind you, when my dad was 40, I was 20. My dad was like, hey, you ain't ever going to be able to take me. Okay. 3 years later, he changed his mind. He changed his tune 3 years later. And I remember when it happened because every father knows when they change their tune, like, hey, I can't take my son anymore. And my dad, he knew we were playing football and I was quarterback. He was running back. And I turned around to hand the ball off to him, and I ran right through him. I didn't even know, because he ran right, we're really professional about this shit. He came, he opened up, he grabbed the handoff, and he hit straight to the ground. I didn't know my knee went through his leg. Like, my knee went through his leg. It hit his bone. Man, matter of fact, he missed work like 4 days because of this. He had the biggest thigh bruise you've ever seen. And he was just like, man, you just ran right through me. I was like, hey, Pops, I'm a big-ass dude now. I mean, I'm ready to rock. My pop's like 5'7", 170 pounds at the time. Like, listen, he used to throw them, he used to be a construction guy, so he's thick in the arms. But Rico and I, we would murder this man. Like, there's nothing he could do. But he figured that out. At some point, at some age, he figured out, hey, I gotta let the title go. Well, guess what? I'm not letting this title go. Like, my son can't whoop my ass. I don't care. I'm 40 now. Then 5 years from now, he can't do shit. There ain't nothing. I'm not letting this title go. So all the dads out there, let me know when you give up your title. I'm not doing it. Maybe when I'm 55, I don't even think then. I think I'm going to be rough then. But Pep probably giving up his title right now. I don't know. Not me. My son's only 20. We're only 20 years apart, 21 years apart as well. So it's going to be rough for these kids out here. Dads are winning. Dads are walking through the house, bumping shoulder. Man, I tagged my kid with my shoulder just to prove a point. Yeah. And they'll be like, Dad, but GameStop, come on. I'll be like, yeah, but get out my way. Yeah, always trying to get on my good side. Dad, you want to go to GameStop? That's how they try to get me to, calm down about shit. Nah, it only works. It only works so much. But yeah, come slap my elbows and my knees and shit. Let's see, I still got it. The Marantster is live. Yes, I am. It's all Fulani. I don't even know what the hell that word means, but I'm down, John Jar. Yeah, Jackson's G-Pop, what's going on, man? Earnings coming, can't wait. Me either. I think it's time to change the world, and I think it can happen. I had a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. No, you guys thought I was going the other way? Nah. And so I was right there. And I was like, man, what if this GameStop earnings just blows it out the water, bro? What if it's a magical number? Oh, baby. Like, everything's right. Yeah, oh, God, it would be so good. I mean, goddamn, guys. You want to see some price action? You want to see some volume on the stock? It'll get crazy out here. And people start taking profits. People start, not me. I'll just be looking and be like, I told you, next quarter. I'll just be like that. Next quarter, I keep doing that shit. Oh shit, Big Linderell's in the house. He was, and let's give him a thumbs up for sure. Appreciate it, guys. I will be clipping the beginning portion of this today, so that I can send it out to the people who need the update for the FTX. Good to see you looking healthier, Rick James. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get my cheekbones back. I'm trying to get that, that suave look. How Stella got her groove back. I'm trying to get the real shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything. Hey, I hit 40. I got to start looking lean. I got to start looking mean. I'm going to be a sex machine. You guys get it right. SBF will never see a jail cell. Man, he is the dumbest, smartest scapegoat I've ever seen. They use them, and they don't mind using them, and at what expense? Because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what you do in this world. I'm convinced. I'm completely convinced. I just saw Casey Anthony, okay? This chick on Hulu, or on, I don't even know if it's Peacock. She got her own special about how she's living her life now. And boo-hoo me. Allegedly, she let her daughter die and didn't report the death. Allegedly. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. I don't know what kind of bullshit they put on the world, but she not getting one view out of me. I saw it, I skipped right over it. You are not, no. You let your child die, and you then announced it 3 months later. It was all bullshit to me. That whole thing's bullshit. And then to have her out here and they're exploiting her for money, she's getting paid and they're getting paid. Fuck you, NBC and Peacock. I'm ready to cancel my shit just because you put it on there. I swear, no, I'm not ready to. I'm going to today. I'm canceling my Peacock shit. I don't care if the Cowboys play on a Sunday night. I'll watch it on something else. I don't even know. I'll watch the rerun on NFL Network. I'm not giving you the goddamn view. I swear to goodness I won't. I protect the children first. And I don't appreciate that she's up on the screen. Not at all. Just working away, catching the stream where I can. Well, I appreciate you, Carly. I appreciate everything. You know the crew's here. If anyone wants financial or legal advice, hit me up. Payment arrangements can be involved. Passwords can involve passwords. Well, Beats, if you want my passwords, it's not going to get you much, man. I don't have much to give. So anybody who wants, I saw these guys, there's these guys in New York, and they were coming from, the information was coming from Turkey, I believe. And they were giving out, he like hacked the computers at the banks and the ATM machines, and they had everybody's PIN numbers, and they were going through taking out thousands and thousands and thousands, ended up being like $10 million out of the cash machines. People were taking money out because he was selling the information. Crazy. Ford November sales, EV vehicles on Ford is up 103%. Oh, don't I know it? Huh. But overall sales is down 8%. Okay. EV vehicles, where it's at, get some more batteries, get some more chips, and you guys will see that. You're Marantz, how you doing, man? 88, I guess. What's good, chat? I don't know, Mitchell. I don't know what's good. It's today. I found out today was Friday today. Like after I asked my son, I said, today's Friday? I didn't know. I've been off of work for 2 days, so I'm going to go to work tonight. I'm going to go do my thing. And I appreciate John Jar Biggs listening to me in the barbershop. Make sure they don't give you a Rico. Remember, they fucked me up. I got the Rico special, man. And my hair is still growing out from that shit. Dude, this girl, hey, you're going to get a free haircut because you miss Veterans Day. I'll give you a discount. Sat down and she just started cutting. I'm like, God damn. I came out looking like G.I. Jane. I said, what is this shit? Man, I didn't ask for this. That's why she's not invited to the cookout. She's not, I'm never going, I swear, I don't care. You could cut my hair and rub my head and massage it and do all that. I paid you. I can't believe this. Is this legal, Beagle? It's legal. Who we jiving with real quick? We were jiving with Lindarell at the time. Smash the like button, guys. I appreciate that if you do. Smart man Lindarell, great interview. Yes, he is very smart. GameStop is up, by the way. GameStop's up 3.27% today. Touched $27.87. Currently at $27.48 on 3 million shares traded back and forth. Guys, we have traded less than 1% on average for the whole damn week because we had a killer day at like 3 million, somewhere like that. But it did even be at 1%, 2%. Are you guys joking? Are you guys? That's it? That's all that we're trading? I already told you. This is a lock. It's a lock. Smart man Lindarell, great interview. Thank you guys so much. Lindarell sounds all professional and shit. He is. He's got a lot of jobs too, man. I never met a man that had more jobs than me. I know I heard a smart guy on the microphone. Yes, he has a voice for radio. Speaking of, he probably might have a face for TV. You never know. Someone gets the guy Sophisticated Podcast, syndicated podcast. Someone get this guy a syndicated podcast. Yeah, well, who knows? Wait, face for radio? No. How can this be legal? What they're doing? Yeah, it is legal. Apparently, they'll put it out there. We're gonna be Joseph Rogaine. Trade for Joseph Rogaine. I have no idea, bro. Joe Bidet yesterday. What a change of pace from today's guest versus Joe Bidet yesterday. Yesterday, guys, I had a Twitter Spaces call. I had the AMC Safe Space, and a lot of you guys like that. Whenever I interact with multiple people on the chart in the chat, and I can only take so much. I could probably do that about once a week. It's tough because there's some bad phone calls. There's some bad callers, and for every John Bennett, I gotta deal with some idiot out here who's telling me he owns both, and so then I react, and I some days I just want to give you the info and I want to leave. But when I can do that and I can do the Twitter Spaces call, I'll do it. I try to do it at least once a month, maybe once a week. Who knows? We'll get it going, but it all depends on whatever's going on today and the next week. Sorry, I'm late. Who is this guy? That was Lindarell. He's a good guy. Don't worry, guys. Darth Beats, let's go. Darth Beats. I never thought about Darth Beats. That's a good ass name. And my elbow's hurting right now, guys. This is my Uncle Rico moment where you see that mountain. I'm gonna throw it over there. I'm not. I officially am done throwing footballs. I think for the rest of my life. And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't have to show it. Maybe tell my grandkids come around. Then I'll be able to tell my grandkids, be like, hey guys, listen. Your grandfather here, this boy got a cannon. Oh, baby. I just can't wait to show it off. I'll be out there, 60-year-old Marantz just throwing that shit like I'm Tom Brady. He's 60 right now. Damn. That's Lindarell on the mic. There we go. If we find out who lost their millions, they would lose everything. Yeah, I mean, we're going to find out, Almo, either way. If they could on that hearing, right? So they actually have the creditors sealed at this moment. But at any time, it can be released. and they could release it, and then you could find out who actually owes who money. But if it's all redacted, we're used to the black line. We're used to being redacted. It's certainly out here in this world that we live in. Tell me why I always want to drink when I see y'all. I have no idea, Stacks. I mean, you might be living a different life than me, but I definitely don't want to drink ever again in my life. And I'm telling you guys, I'm living a new clean life at 40. I don't want to drink. I don't want to eat late. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do things, man. I'm just chilling. It's my fault. I love it. Lindarella's live. Thank you, Abe. So do I. Good morning, Marantz. Thank you so much, guys. Just waiting on 349 for a few more blocks of Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, that's a big number, 349. I think it can go up from there, so I think you have a good buy-in there. But me personally, I won't be buying anything other than GameStop. Attaboy, Lindarell. There we go. Beats Y. I'm a BBBY bag holder. Yes, you are. You're still holding BBBY? He is. Already closed some skin on it today. I just read it. I'm in and out of it, dirty like a dirty John. I have no idea. That's, oh my God. AMC would have been a sweet skinner at $5. Those puts got murdered. Well, it's going to get worse. If you have puts all the way out, it's going to get worse. So you can buy them at any time, and Theta's not going to hurt you on my end, from what I can see. No, I read all Lindarell's posts in the mod chat. Oh, man, you've been reading forever, bro. Kai's Malej, whatever you probably down, 95% on his Bed Bath & Beyond calls. He is, I'm telling you, Ryan Cohen, Kai's Malej has $16 call contracts for January, bro. That is 1 month away. And then his wife is going to murder him. And allegedly, I do not encourage it, but this dude will not be making YouTube videos after January. I've talked to the man. I talked to the man, or the lack thereof. He's not even really a man. I talked to this dude, and he's a little bitch. He's a little bitch, right? There you take a picture with your shirt off, Marantz. I want to see your tattoos. Bro, you trying to see my nipples, bro. I know dudes like you. I do. And they're not named Kai's. They're named Rue. You traded anything else? No, I don't know what they're trading. I was never in Bed Bath & Beyond when it was running hard, just good for some nickels and dimes while I'm not working. Well, there you go. Jason Nelson, do you think GME stock price will drop on earnings day? Jason, I don't think it'll drop on earnings day. I think it'll be right where it's at right now. I think it'll come right back to where it is, $25, $26. It's been there for months, and there's nothing that's going to move it down because you can't move this stock down. They've tried to knock it down 100 times, brought it down to $23, $22. You can't get it to 19. You can't. And guess what? Good luck. They're going to try in February. They're going to try in January. But I'm telling you, come March of 2023, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You're going inflationary number versus inflationary number. You're going Q4, Black Friday, Christmas, this whole Cyber Week, Cyber Monday, you're good luck. I'm buying a PS5. Can I say this out loud? Oh yeah, my kids aren't here. Okay, good. I'm buying a PS5 for my son for Christmas. Does he need it? No, we got 3 PS4s. What the hell are we need a PS5 for? I'm just going to go do it. I'm just going to do what I can for this little man, and he's going to be pleasantly surprised and happy and be like, yo, Dad, I got this. Okay. But I am Mr. GameStop. Why wouldn't I do it? Why wouldn't I have it? If anything actually meets or beats, we will dip. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I figured a smart fella like you was holding a bag of that on Hometown Brew. Yeah, I don't know if they're holding a bag at Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, rap makes us kill each other, but we're addicted to it now, so yeah. Yeah, Elmo, I was just talking about how if you had a love song and it promotes, two-parent home in the black neighborhood, that's not what the government wants. They want single-family homes, and they want to just pounce on you and get your vote. I only hold bags on COS and GME. Everything else is liquid. Well, there you go. Stop lying. You were singing Jingle Bell Rock while you were hanging the lights. No, I was not, Abe. No, I was not. I was actually on the phone about work the whole time, man. I think that's why I was irritated. I was ready to quit my job. I was ready just to go YouTube only. I was ready to do all this shit last night. You guys my mind was just like, man, I'm done. I'm done. Cold, California cold. Hold on. Dude, man. Let me tell you something. Where I live, it's 29 degrees at night. That's cold. I don't care what you tell me. That's cold. It's 37 degrees when I'm out there. It's cold out here. There's no city. I don't live around the city. I don't live around. I got mountains, yes, but I live in a desert. And if you know anything about deserts, they get hot and cold. They get really cold. And I'm just like, all right, we'll just let it go. Would be nice if YouTube would notify me when you go live. Jargon, good luck, man. Call your congressman, because I don't think they're going to be telling anybody when I go live. And trading plays are like sushi, really good fresh, but old sushi, no bueno. I don't know about any of that stuff. I just eat the sushi the day I buy it. So, dude, just pay some Craigslist guy $200 to do it. Robert, first off, I don't go to Craigslist. That's the first thing. I'm not paying no stranger to come to my house. I don't even looking at my shit, taking inventory of my stuff. No, none of these dudes. I'm good. I do it. And $200, that is like 8 shares of GameStop. You cannot justify $200 for anything. I'm sorry. My electric bill was $500 last month. This month, it's $250. Okay? Half. We cut off the AC, half. I said, baby, I need to do this shit every day. Why do I live here? Why do I live somewhere I got to pay $600, $500 a month? I'm not doing it. Cost has traded a share since noon. Hasn't traded a share since noon. Got no damn volume, man. I tried skinny costs. That one spastic bottom fell out and one, and then too many swings. I don't know. I don't even do that. I just hold it. And when I did have it, I don't have it anymore. Although I'd buy more cost to average down, right, and hold. Yeah, I don't know. You guys are rebels on that. The Eagles. Are you Anthony Tran? I haven't seen Anthony Tran in about 2 months. My man has been here. He's here right now, and I'm going to tell you something, bro. You need to stop this shit, dude. You need to stop it. The Eagles have beaten nobody. They beat a Cowboy team barely, and they had a backup quarterback, bro. We didn't even have our full team with us. And you want to talk about Eagles? They're trash, dude. They lost to the Giants or the Redskins. I don't know who they lost to, but they can't do it, and I call them the Redskins still. Get at me, Commanders or whatever. I don't care. Listen, Eagles? No. Dallas Cowboys, number 1 defense in the league. You're about to find out. Why no options chain on costs? They never have had one. I arm wrestled mine on Thursday. You arm wrestled your son? Did you break his arm? Hot this year. Tear that fucking forearm off, bro. I do it all the time. My kids, I get in there like this, and I just play with their minds. I go, all right, go. And when they're going and their body's coming off the floor and I'm not moving, I just look and go, hey, man, come on, bro. Stop messing around, bro. Just go. Start already. I'm still waiting. And nope. Hey, I hear Binks right now. Binks be sounding like a goddamn cat, bro. Like when he hisses, he sounds like a damn like a rattlesnake, bro, without the rattle. Be hissing at these other cats. They be fighting, bro. I don't know. They're sleeping. I don't know what they're doing, bro. I just it's easy. There's not. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna make this bold statement. Hold on. Let me make my shit. Hold on. Yeah, I'm good. There ain't a person in this damn chat. There ain't a person on this channel that's subscribed to my channel. There's 4,690 or whatever the hell it is. None of you could beat me in arm wrestling. I don't care. Let me know. I'll show up. That's how crazy it is for me, and you'll find out. 57 here, and we'll never give up the title. There you go, buddy. They can't handle it, but the ETFs, no. FYI, we all have to pass the torch sooner or later. Nah, not this dude. my son. Let me tell you something. I love my son. He's a wrestler. He's very aggressive. He can move me around. He can move me around. I'm not even gonna deny that. I'm like, dude, what the hell? This guy's actually moving shit. But ain't no way. One shot to the ribs, he's done. This guy doesn't know how to fight like this. Like when guys, grown men bite ears and don't let go. And when we let go, we're taking the ear with us. Grown men hit you in the ribs, in the kidneys. We're not going for headshots. We're not trying to hurt our hands. I'm not trying to hit somebody in the head. I'm trying to hit body shots, hurt their ribs. I want to hear them wince. And I want to hear that shit. And if you quote me and if you clip that shit, I will hit you in the ribs. Do not. I was just making a noise that I've heard some other dude make after I hit him. Calm down, fools. SBF family father will save him. SBF's father is like 120 pounds. You see this guy? Badass interview. You got the articulate way about you and a voice made for the airwaves. Yes, buddy. He is a professional. She killed her baby. I thought that's when we was young. Yeah, back in 07, bro. Yeah, Lil Wayne, 07. That kind of status. EV vehicle stats, government bought new fleet. Yeah, you're right, Beats. I forgot all about that. They have the contract. It's funny that they call us dumb money. They should rethink the term. Thank you, Lind. Absolutely. There you guys go. Let's see. I'm almost out of here. If I can read this chat and get the hell out, then I'm good. Wait, you retire from football before we get to actually see you actually throw live? Kyoto, what do you mean throw live? It's on TikTok, bro. It's on TikTok. It's not CGI. This is real. I really have the motion. I have everything down. I can throw a football right now if I wanted to. I could. It's gonna hurt. That's the difference. I don't want to hurt, man. And it's because my elbow is gone and my arm is gone. But I'll do it for you. I'll come out retirement for you. And then I don't want to hear shit from you. I want to see if you can catch. Punk. Man, I'm throwing it right at his face. I swear. Kyoto, you better figure out a way. I've never seen Japan dudes play football, but you better figure out a way. You always have CG to show off your arm, Marantz. What I tell you? What did I tell you? This is some bullshit. They're just trying to say the nonsense. Hey, brother, love how the news and GME is switching its mindset. Yeah. Marantz, you got me laughing with that over 40 excuses talk. Suck it up, soldier. Nah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I hit that number, and in my head, I just like, can't do it. Kais Malaj. My favorite, bro. XBit, I'm still waiting for the Philly cheesesteak, bro. You're buying, not me. I dare those cockroaches to drop GME sub 20 again. I don't think they can. I don't think they can, Beats. Remember, Ardu bought 100,000 shares at those price points. And that's Ryan Cohen bought 100,000 shares. He's like, oh, you want to keep it at $80? All right. You want to keep it at 100? All right. That's the way it was. I'm buying a PS5 for my wife. Kyoto, that's what they all say. That's how it all starts out. And I used to do that with my wife. I used to tell my wife all the time. I'd be like, hey, babe, we went to GameStop and I bought this game for, I bought this game for the boys. I would do it like that. And my wife would be like, they don't play that game. I go, they are now. No, they play it. Yeah. And I'll be out there and bro, they're not playing Diablo 3 on console because they want to. That was me. Like, it really happened. I got to go get my X-Men game today. Well, there you go, Almo. Do your thing. You should trade in 2 PS4s. Stacks, I can't trade them in, man. Can't trade them in. My daughter has one, and she uses it strictly for Netflix, even though the TV's a smart TV and it has Netflix. I can't explain to you what they do with these damn things, and I don't want to know. They play games. That's it. You could get your son into computer gaming, too. That was the question, Ryan. We asked if he wanted to go PC or PS5. I gave him the option. He said PS5. My wife is real. My wife, when it comes to Christmas, my wife is not spending any extra money. She tells them, what do you want for Christmas? And there ain't no Santa. What do you want for Christmas so I can get it? I'm not buying senseless products. I got the text message to prove it, guys. I got it, and I'm telling you, my wife tells them straight up, and they better start coming with ideas. God of War Ragnarok, my newest addiction. Anthony Tran, I have it. My son has it. He doesn't even play it anymore. I think he beat it in like 4 days, and now he's playing, I don't even know what back to that damn other game, Overwatch 2. He's back to there again. I got him the new Call of Duty, but he plays that too. And then he plays Uno, and he plays dumb. I don't know. They play stupid games. Kids are going to be kids, man. What price average is not considered a bag on Bed Bath & Beyond? I don't know. Anything over $5? Wilbur Dodge, 52-week range low at $298. Well, I don't know about that. What price average is not considered a bag on GameStop? $2,000? There you go. Anything below 666, Wilbur. There's no such thing as a bag on GameStop. Exactly. Some wants God of War. It's sweet. It looks awesome. I live in Indiana. My energy bill was $78 for 2-bedroom with a full basement. $40 for gas. Yo, Jargon, I will move to Indiana right now. Right now. This is crazy. Cut back on your house parties. Hey, Willie Bobo. My house parties go all night. And the power bill is real. I don't care. I'm paying my ass off, bro. Crazy wild 2 months, but I have proper guidance for my GameStop family. Yes, you do. I rate GME bye. So do I. Damn, dude, my electric bill is $70. But stop living in a goddamn shoebox. The hell? Binks is a jungle master. Binks is a punk. They brought the challenge to me. Well, there you go. Per month. The hell does that mean? Per month, last month was $58. What the hell? I've been training old man strength since 21. I don't give a F. Man, exactly. Liver and kidney shots all day. Remember the forearm pic I sent you? 14-inch pythons, baby. Abe, I do remember you sending me a fucking midget's arm. This guy had this midget's arm, right? It was like all in there. And I was just like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm trying to help you, Abe. I told you, I don't know what this camera does. I don't get it. But when you see me and you see these hands, you're gonna be like, yo, I didn't mean it. You're gonna be like that dude, Data Zero. Nah, Marantz, I didn't want none. Just like Jackson Hunter. No, don't do it to me. Man, what I want to buy Jackson Hunter for Christmas this year is a water hose. And I know he doesn't have a spigot. Like, I get that part because he lives in the apartments and he can't tie it up anywhere. But what I want to do with the water hose is I want him to spray. Maybe I just buy him a water bottle. I'm going to buy him a water bottle. So I'm going to get him a spray bottle. He's going to fill it up, and I just want him to spray his ceiling, right? And then scrape off the goddamn popcorn because I can't take it. He's got to have asbestos. He's got to be doing something. This guy, gross. And you're going to give me life lessons, bro? And for $40 a month? I can't do it. And I cut my own wood and burned my own fireplace in my house. My bills are lower, and now I'm pre-COVID, but I put in the work for more GME. Well, now that I respect, Cranky Tubin. I respect that, but my wife doesn't live that life. My wife, straight up, if she can't live the life she wants to live, then I can't, I ain't the one. I already told her, I said, baby, I might not be the one. I might not be. Body, chin. Body, chin. What is this shit? You guys watching Mike Tyson videos? Soft organs, baby. Clip it. Shut up, fools. This is the way. That's why Mickey Ward had like 30 of them knockouts, bro. My body blow. Yeah, I saw the movie. The ASMR channel now. Yeah, bro, you guys are dumb. I'm green with my GME stock investment. No bags here. How about all you in the chat? I'm pretty green. I feel good. Body work is almost hard to watch. I'm a professional too. I have seen some crazy filters on TikTok. Yeah, well, not me throwing the football. That's not a crazy filter. Kyoto, I've been throwing the ball since I was yee-high, bro. I swear to goodness. Did I ever tell you how I became a quarterback, Kyoto? You want to hear this story? I'll tell you the story. This is how I became a quarterback. Growing up, we used to play what we call jungle ball. We used to play football in the streets. And not at the park, not in grass, on asphalt, tackle football. All of us. And I told you, we grew up in a neighborhood with like 30 kids all around the same ages. And we were bad dudes. Me and my brother were bad. We knew we were good. So we'd go to school. And when we went to school, the rich kids, and I want to say the rich kids, yeah, they were rich kids. Yeah, sure. Their parents were like dentists and shit. And they had money. And my pops was working 2 jobs, DJing at night, construction during the day. And we were rolling through with XJ900s. And I told you guys, if you don't know what that is, that's Kmart. That was Kmart shoes. And we're rolling through. And it didn't matter what we had on. And I remember when we finally got some money and my pops was like, I'm going to take you to Big 5 and we're going to go to the clearance section. We'll get some Spaldings. That was life, man. And now that I'm a grown ass man, I respect that. I'm like, man, because my kids could ask me for shit and I ain't buying them nothing. My wife buys them clothes because I won't. I'm like, we go to Walmart, I'll get you some shoes. No, you can't. They'll make fun of them. And then I'm like, who? Let me know. We'll throw hands right now. Anyway, back to football. So we knew we were really good at football. Like, we were athletic, crazy athletic. And you had to pay money. Back then, it was $50 a kid to play tackle football with pads and everything. And we couldn't afford it. What was the point? We were going to go ahead and sign up, and then how are we going to get to practice? Like, it was just a lot to take in. So we would play at lunchtime. And at lunchtime, the kids that were actually on the football teams, the kids that actually had the pads and everything, they were like too cool to play at lunchtime. No, I can't play. I got a game on Saturday. I can't pull a muscle, can't twist an ankle. Shit like that. And I'm just like, man, so you had the quarterback, okay? You had the wide receivers, the running back. You had all the dudes lined up. So me and my brother, we're like, fuck, we're going to play. So we go out there and we just start tearing it up. Those guys get mad. They're like, hey, man, we want to show what we got. We're killing it. And we know we're killing it. So we're like, nah, we could do this. Well, we get to 8th grade and the whole group of guys, those guys were on a team. And those were the team that's going undefeated. They were undefeated. They lost in the playoffs. Now, mind you, we got to the same level, but we were on the other team. We're on a B team basically, where nobody wanted to be on our team. We were like the little giants, bro. We had a whole group of misfits, and you had one. And mind you, that team that was undefeated, that was the shit, that had all these guys on it. Yes, they were all D1 athletes. They were great athletes. None made it to the league. On our little rinky-dink team, we had a dude who made it to the league. Not only did he make it to the NFL, we had another dude that should have been in there. And then you had us who were D1 equivalent and ended up doing like track and other stuff, like the way I did. I went through track. But it didn't matter because our team, we didn't have a quarterback, okay? And we were like just standing around. This is how I became a quarterback, guys. I swear to God. We were just standing around. We play a game called 3 Flags Up. And it's where everybody stands in the group and you throw the ball up high, and whoever catches 3 of them gets to throw the ball. Well, I went ahead and I caught all 3 passes, and I'm catching it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a beast, bro. Now I get to go and throw it, but I want to show off how far I can throw. So I go to the 50-yard line, and I'm throwing the whole football field, half the football field. I'm throwing it, and they're catching. The whole time the coach is looking, and the coach is like, hey, Marantz, come here. He's like, you can throw the ball 50 yards? I'm like, yeah, I can throw the ball 50 yards. I always have. I can throw. He's like, bro, you're the quarterback. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. And I was just like, all right. And then that other team that was like all the A guys, like the team A guys, when we got to high school, we merged teams. And when we merged teams, he found out that we were the better guys. So I started 5 games. They started 4. Like it was at quarterback. But on defense, I was a full-time starter, and I was, led the team in interceptions and all this shit on defense. So I was like, all right, well, guess what happened to those core guys? Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is crazy. We got recruited to go play at another high school. There was a whole group of us, the misfits, right? The B team. All of us went to another high school. And guess what we did? We started a legacy, 2 CIF championships, 4 CIF semifinals in a row. Like it was a great run for the whole group of kids that were there. And those other guys, they've never won a game again. They were trash. I think they went 0-10. And they had great athletes. They were good, but they were 0-10. It's a true story, guys. People know what it is. There's more to it, more in depth. But you had guys who did go to the league, guys who did go to San Diego State, guys who did go to USC, guys who played all over the world. And what do? We were just winners. So that's how I ended up becoming a quarterback. That's how I ended up throwing the football. It was just playing catch. And the coach saw me and he said, hey, there you go. So, yeah, who cares, right? I'm not that anymore. That's why I don't throw the football anymore. I'm just a guy. You guys should see the story of Max Brown. Have you guys ever seen the story of Max Brown? Max Brown is a quarterback in high school, one of the most decorated quarterbacks ever. And he goes to USC. And when he goes to USC, he's 3rd string. He's behind Sam Darnold. He's behind some other famous guys that are at USC making it happen. And Matt Barkley, I believe he was probably behind him too. I can't remember. And Brown can't get a play. He gets hurt. He's just, become a sportscaster. He actually ends up going to Pitt, I believe. He gets hurt there. One of the most decorated guys ever, changed his life, the avenue of his life, and now he's a sports announcer. And he married his college sweetheart, whatever it may be, but he has a very successful life. And he went from being a 3rd string quarterback to getting hurt to never playing football again, and he's gone that route. And I like that story. That story's better than the guy who's still in the league, hanging on, sucking tit, like his name's Russell Wilson. And he has no respect from his teammates, and he's trash. So that's just what I want to tell you. I respect men out here, dudes that are doing things. But crazy filters, I'm not one of them, Kyoto. I'll still throw the ball right now. And yes, it's a D1 arm, and it's always going to be a D1 arm until I retire. The new term for dumb money is ape. Sure. Might as well have yelled 500. And in March, I will officially be long on the right time. Well, that's cool. We've been long for a long time. I had it last March. Oh, okay. I hit it. I don't even know what the hell that means. I'll take 1 tranche. Well, if you guys are buying tranches, I don't even know what the hell you guys are buying. So I appreciate you. Of GME, please. SBF is a criminal. Thank you. SBF is LinkedIn. Sure. Let's go Philly cheese on me. Let me know. Xbit, I'll get at you, bro, because I'm down for a free meal, bro. I'm down for some food. I'm hungry. Guys, I have really been on a diet. I've not been eating this whole 2 weeks. Scam Bankman Fried. There you go. Yo, Marantz. Joey, how we doing, Joey? There's Joey. He was on the show yesterday. He was my co-host on the Twitter Spaces call where people were like, who is this guy? Pay your respects to Joey, guys. That's who he is. He's done a lot for the NFT community at GameStop itself, a GameStop NFT community. And there you go. You sound stuffy. Yeah, bro. I was stuffy last night. I was sick. I was barefoot on my roof. And, you know, it was cold and shit. But whatever, I'm good. Well, fam, gotta bounce. See y'all on the flip side. Yes, sir. I do get a feeling, though, that Bed Bath & Beyond earnings and that announcement of all debt reconstructed have no debt due until 2027. Sure. Rants, I DM'd you a video of SBF. It's funny as F. Love you. Joey made a video. I can just tell you that. Let's go look at it. Let me make sure I have my volume on. I do. All right, Joey, here you go. Of course. This video here? Or is it this one? This one. Here's why. Well, I don't know which one you think is funny. Okay, maybe this one. That's not a funny. That's his attorney. That's him. The attorneys. Okay, so then you think this video is funny? Joey, I think you and I have a different definition of funny.
This is SBF, and welcome to Office Hours. Hello, this is SBF, and welcome to Office Hours.
Bro, I don't know what the hell this is, but yeah, I'll pass on that. What am I going to do with you? The guys can't see it because I didn't put it up on the screen, but I'm going to put this here. I'm just going to show them the greatest stock ever. We'll do that. It's 11:30. I'm going to work. But Joey, yeah, not funny for me, but I love you. $40 average, sold AMC at $45 to buy, so I'm still way up over my overall. There you go. Use body soap for butt crack. What the hell? You actually typed that out? Pops, that's just too much, bro. That's too much. I'd rather just keep swinging coals anytime it's under $30. Okay, tackle football in the middle of the street. One of my friends cracked his head open on a fire hydrant. Bro, let me know. That sounds like a weak-ass friend, bro. Fire hydrant. I think I know fire hydrants where I live. Have a great weekend. All in the chat. Out to go get that money. Do what you do, man. Did you say jingle ball? Jungle ball? That's what they call it, Almo. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I grew up on Payless shoes, fake pumps. Were you were wearing the fake pumps? John Ditto, I had to pay. Yeah, them dumps, whatever. My wife and I are preppers. Reduced our fuel bill. Man, you're preppers. Bro, doomsday preppers? I'm 35. Man, you did track. What did you field or running? I did both stray. I was the school record holder in 2 events. I went to CIF for multiple events. Did pretty good. Did pretty good back in the day. That's what I want to do. Be a producer rather than a consumer, just so I can invest more into GameStop. There you go. While this childhood football story is very convincing, gonna need to see some proof in person. Kyoto, shut up, bro. I gotta see some proof in person that you're really Japanese, Kyoto. I want to hear you speak some Japanese shit because I'm done with this, bro. Your English is too good. You type too well in English, and it's just too much for me. I don't know who's this educated. I can't take it. And smear the you know what. Can't say it anymore. Yeah, Stacks. Of course, that's exactly what we played, and you know what it was. Right quick before I tore, I remember playing 500. One feller missed a catch, had the baseball stitches, and oh my goodness. Zeller's Velcro specials. Yeah, Mr. Johnny London, whatever it is, I wear it all, bro. Bronco Country, let's ride. Let's ride. So stupid. Oh my God. If I hear that shit, I'll slap it myself. Oh my God. We can't see it, bro. I know. I don't want you to see it. Yo, Marantz, having a beer for you tonight and playing the Frankie Mohammed short squeeze playing drinking game. Whenever he says short squeeze, you do a shot. So you'll be hammered soon. No, I won't because I don't watch him. I don't watch dudes that just hype up AMC. I can't do it. And I had never even really heard of that dude, but I heard of that dude. And it's hard, the guys that come onto my feed, and all of that can be taken out of context. If you just took everything I just said and you have no idea what I'm saying, the guys that come on my feed, he's hard. I can't, no, all that nonsense. Okay, listen, dudes. All right. I don't watch these sons of bitches. I don't watch nobody. I stay out of it. I have a Fallout bag. Well, there you go. What field events Marantz threw the javelin long jump? High jump. Stray. High jump. I was really good at the high jump growing up. And people have seen it back in the day. I don't know. I don't know where the videos are, man. And I ran 110 hurdles. 110 high hurdles very fast. That's it. If you want to like compare times, I don't know, I was in the 14s. I ran in the 14s. So very fast for a high school kid. And, go look at your local high school kids and then see if they run in the 14s. That's all I'm going to tell you. But we did have a kid run in the 13s, and he won state, and he's from my high school. So he holds the record now. Broke my record, no problem. And I don't mind. There's always one super athlete, and that dude, he's running in college right now. Absolutely amazing. Russ with 12 bathrooms and 8 touchdowns. Bro, gross. Japan's education system is different. They speak English in other countries. I'm well aware of that. It's not what you think, though, bro. Like, I'm telling you, there's people who speak Spanish in this country. I can't even do that. That's why I'm trying to tell you he's so smart. This guy's just so brilliant. Anyway, I got to get going, guys. I'm going to do the rest of my day. I know you guys loved the interview with Linda Rail. It was nice and short and sweet. We're just sitting here shooting the shit, talking and spending time, wasting time, which is what we do best. And I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys know I'll be around for the weekend. I don't know when. I'm working all weekend, but if I do put out a video or a clip, it's going to be of Linda Rail's little thing right now. But other than that, I'm just going to tell you, like I always tell you guys, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for what's coming. GameStop's coming. All over them. Let's get it. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Earnings are coming, pimps. And I know what you own, and I know you're going to love it. GameStop. Can't see me. Get at me. I'll see you around, millionaires. Peace.